So the new Star Wars came out. As is tradition, I grabbed the nearest friend, went off to the first midnight showing, and all in all, I enjoyed myself. That said, the movie does have about as many problems as that one kid in school who would softly whisper things to himself in class. This movie contains some of my favourite moments in Star Wars, but also some of the most baffling writing decisions I've seen since Lightning McQueen showed up in Shrek 5. People who've seen the movie will understand what I mean when I say I loved everything that was done with Luke, Rey, Kylo, and honestly especially Snoke, which will be controversial. But almost everything that involved Finn, Poe, Leia, and definitely Rose felt spineless, like Rian Johnson wanted to take risks with the rest of the movie, but retreated back to safe Disney brand consequence-free storytelling with the B-plot. And the humour felt out of place. But look, I started this video by saying that I like this movie, so this is the part of the review where I'm supposed to say nice things about it, but I'm not sure what to say because I want this review to be spoiler free, and I don't want to accidentally let any plot spoilers slip, like that part of the movie where Luke angrily drinks alien titty juice. This movie takes a lot of people's preconceptions about the Force and Star Wars universe as a whole, and kind of fucks with them. It traps them in the room and masturbates in front of the door, and much like the women involved with Louis CK, not everyone's really into it. I am, however. The movie, not the forced sexual display. Speaking of which, I've heard some complaints that this movie is SJW propaganda, and look, I hate the Sujwas as much as the next guy, but I really don't see where that comes from. Like, one lady has pink hair, I guess? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think y'all are just being a tiny bit paranoid. There are also some exceptional performances in The Last Jedi. Most notably for me, Adam Driver and Mark Hamill really brought their A-game to this one. Even if some of the characterization was fairly out of line with what we've seen before, and everyone else was great, apart from this one kid who had serious child actor syndrome, but it's not like I can blame him for being young. I was young once. Obviously, as many people forget, the key element of film is that it's a visual medium. Yes, this was a Star Wars film, not a radio play. This was a very pretty movie, at least as far as I can tell from my bargain bin shitty seat. The fight scenes, both the zoomy flyboy scenes and especially the lightsaber scenes, are gorgeous in a way that we've not seen in the series before. It's really a blend of both fight choreography and cinematography that caused a particular scene in a big room with a shiny floor to be so engaging. Also, I really can't talk about the visuals without mentioning a certain lightspeed scene which made the entire cinema deadly silent. It was so quiet that you could hear a fanboy's urine drops hit the floor. At the end of the day, this is a heavily flawed movie, but I would say the good outweighs the bad, and the strange definitely outweighs the predictable. It's not Empire Strikes Back, but fuck me, it's sure as hell not Attack of the Clones. I give it an arbitrary number out of 10,